Hi Scorpio, my name's Jason. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is your general reading for November 2018. Let's see what November's got for you. I've just made a mess of that cut. I'll just give them a bit more of a shuffle. Now we'll be going. Okay, you start the month of November with the Six of Cups. Okay, so perhaps someone's coming back from the past, okay, or maybe you're looking back to the past for some reason. Something perhaps has happened or which has caused you to go back. So maybe there's some issues with some relatives or someone you haven't seen for a long time, and they've come back to you after many years and just made contact somehow. That's what I'm feeling there. That might be for some specific people. We'll have a look and see. If it's not that, it could be an issue which has come back from the past, okay? Your challenge for the month of November is to maintain your strength. This is a strength card. This is Leo, okay? There may be a Leo person involved in this, but when I think of the strength card, I think of compassion, I think of independence, okay? I think of standing your ground, I think of being strong within yourself, okay? So whatever's going on outside you, you'll be fine if you stay strong within yourself. So someone might be saying something, using words which you really don't like, okay? The secret to a successful outcome of anything this month is to just control your temper and just even maybe take the words or the message with some compassion from who is saying it. I'm getting the feeling that someone's going to be saying something to you, but it's not going to be because they mean it. It's going to be because they're suffering and they're hurting, and you just happen to be there at the time to cop it. Okay, but we'll have a look at that later. All right, now what are your fears? Your fears for the end of, or for the beginning of November and through the month of November, you've got the Three of Cups. Now, sometimes there can be, the Three of Cups can indicate counting your chickens before they've hatched. Okay, it can also be someone interfering with something, and it can also be some kind of betrayal. So perhaps there was some betrayal in the past, and not necessarily a third party kind of cheating situation, but some kind of betrayal where it was a long time ago and the wounds still haven't healed. I'm getting the idea that perhaps there's some healing to be done this month for you, okay, Scorpio, for in some area, something which has happened a long time ago, I'm feeling. Okay, now the best attitude to take into the month of November is your Nine of Wands. Now the Nine of Wands talks about standing your ground, being a little bit defensive, but sticking it out. Okay, so you're going to feel like you've done this before, you're going to be keeping the same old ground, and yes, maybe you have, but this card's asking you to stick with it, okay? Try not to do anything differently at the moment for whatever this issue is. Perhaps someone's going to be trying to goad you into provoking you somehow, and you're going to have to try and maintain, no, just say what I've always said, keep my line, okay? Keep the line of whatever line you've got. You don't have to change anything if nothing else has changed, okay? That's what I'm feeling there. So stick in there. There will be a break in the nexus soon, which will allow things to move on. But at the moment, because it's in this position, it's just keep doing the same old for now, okay? If for this particular situation, I mean, no one wants to just keep doing the same old forever, of course. And the result at the end of the month, you will be able to juggle. You will be comfortably juggling these pentacles, okay? So there could be a business opportunity which arises, or some kind of, even if it's a problem, some kind of challenge which arises, but you will be able to handle it quite well. Look at this person juggling these pentacles here, not a problem. You look at his ships out the back, they're coming in eventually. They're a bit, but the rocky seas are at the moment. So he is having a good time, and he can handle it quite well, but the ships are still coming in and the seas are rocky. So there might be a bit of a busy period, probably something to do about money, but it also has to do about a career, because if you have a look at these pentacles, they're inside this infinity sign here. So this person's hands are busy. He can't do anything else now until he gets rid of one of those pentacles out of that loop and breaks the cycle somehow for something new to come in, which is probably what this Nine of Wands is telling us here. Remember, you've been told, or the card is suggesting here, that you just stick to your story, same old, and eventually something's going to come which is going to allow you to get out of that. But you can handle this. So this is sort of a winning sort of a card, the Two of Pentacles, but it might not let you get further. Okay, it'll let you maintain the status quo for now until someone or something happens to break this, okay, and move something forward. But that looks like that's going to happen outside of your control. So it wouldn't surprise me if for example, the Tower card came up around here somewhere. Let's have a look. What's this issue about the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups here for the beginning of November? And we have, okay, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something to do. Perhaps I'm feeling that there's some investments or something, maybe a family inheritance or something, and there could be some conflict about this. Okay, so something from the past, and because it's the Four of Pentacles there, I'm thinking and because this person's grabbing a hold of that pentacle really tightly there, stepping on the two down there, could be a money issue happening, okay, from a long time ago. So it could be a family inheritance perhaps, or how are things going to be divided up, and someone has perhaps called you that you haven't heard for a long time and said, listen, we've got this property which we need to work out how to split up, or maybe it's a lawyer contacting you, and there could be a bit of an issue there, okay, and your challenge is to maintain your inner strength here. Remember that. Let's see what we can find a little bit more about this Strength card here. Why is the Strength card here in the challenge position for Scorpio? And you've got some victory here. Okay, so you keep your cool, and along comes this Six of Wands, which is a card of recognition and victory and leadership. Okay, so someone's going to try to maybe push your buttons, but you're going to handle it really well, and you're going to come out on top. You're going to be looking the part. You're going to look like you are the one who is the winner, or the most responsible, or the most capable one. Okay, so that's a pretty good sign, Scorpio. Okay, it could set you right up really well. Now, in your fears position, again, there could be some meddling somewhere, some kind of third party, or people maybe celebrating something which, for me, at the moment means they're probably jumping the gun and celebrating too early. Yes, look at them, they're having a big toast, but look, the fruit is still on the ground. It hasn't been harvested. Perhaps something's been let go. Look, that piece of fruit in the front there, whatever that is, that doesn't look like it's in good condition. That looks like it hasn't been maintained. So perhaps if there's some kind of inheritance or something, it's stories coming through that it hasn't been maintained that well, and so it may cost a bit of money to bring it up to speed. So don't celebrate too early. Perhaps that's what it's saying. You're a bit worried that whatever the offer is that's coming, it might not be as good because there might be some outgoing expenses or something like that. Let's have a look here. Let's see if we can clarify the Three of Cups here. What is that all about? Is this about anything to do with the other reading? Okay, you've got the Empress. Okay, so this card is about intuition. It's about separating the love from practical. Okay, have a look at the Empress here. She's sitting there on her throne, totally in control. Yes, very positive energy here, very sexy energy. But have a look where the love is. If you have a look at the Venus sign, that's down next to her. That's separate from her. So she's going to have to make a decision, which is you might have to make a cold decision somewhere, okay? Or someone's going to make a cold decision which has to say, well, this is the law, or this is the right way, and we have to keep the emotions out of it. We have to keep the love and relationship side of things out of this. We might have to get a mediator to come in and decide this for us in a practical way. Okay, so it's looking like there's going to be some cold decisions there that'll have to be made. Okay, now let's have a look at this Nine of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands say about the best attitude to take? Yes, so I've already indicated that the cards told me that this is about standing your ground and staying the course. Okay, stay the course for now, and that's clarified by the Four of Swords. Okay, so you don't have to do anything at all. Just stay the course and wait for something to happen. Okay, reflect by all means, think things through, wait for the right time. Don't rush. Okay, because this is in the best attitude position. Four of Swords talks about just taking it easy, waiting, reflecting. Okay, something will come to you. Wait, look, this person here meditating, waiting for the answer to come. Okay, waiting for the guidance. Okay, that's what it's asking you there to do. The Four of Swords. Okay, now, what is this Two of Pentacles all about for the result at the end of November for Scorpio? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? And we have here Ace of Cups. Okay, so when these ships come in, this opportunity comes with it. Okay, so it's also it looks like an emotionally abundant kind of opportunity. So if it's not actually money, it could be some kind of healing or a chance to start something new, perhaps with a family member or a project or a passion that you really want to move forward with. Okay, and that this is looking like it's following a narrative here. So something's going to come back from the past, and we've gone round, follow all the steps, and it might take a while, a transition period of juggling, but at the end of it, when those ships come in, there is a new opportunity to get things going, and it looks like a chance for some emotional healing and moving forward with some kind of love, not necessarily romantic love. I'm thinking family here, maybe a new start for the family. That's what I've got for November for you, Scorpio. Please let me know if that resonates, and I hope to talk to you in December.